Hello, and welcome to the Wild Nature Channel. Soft, fluffy, and always fashionable, meet the alpaca. Its plush wool is adored all over the world, and its looks bring a smile at first glance. Want to know how it lives, what it eats, and some fascinating facts about it? Then settle in comfortably, it's going to be interesting. The alpaca is a domesticated South American hoofed mammal belonging to the camelid family. These animals were domesticated about 6,000 years ago by the indigenous people of Peru. Above all, alpacas are valued for their wool, from which blankets, clothing, and many other products are made. Alpacas live in the mountains of South America, primarily in Peru, home to over 80% of the world's alpacas, as well as in Bolivia, Chile, and Ecuador. Their natural habitat is the Andes, at altitudes between 3,500 and 5,000 meters above sea level. It's cool there, with lots of grassy meadows, the perfect environment for alpacas, who love grazing in open spaces. Nowadays, alpacas are also bred in many other countries around the world as domestic animals, including in Australia, the USA, New Zealand, and even in Europe, including Ukraine. There are two main types of alpacas, differing primarily in their fleece. Huacaya, the most common type of alpaca, making up over 90% of the global population. Air wool is fluffy dense and somewhat curly like a plush teddy bear. Huacaya alpacas look very round and fluffy. Suri, rarer, comprising about 10% of alpacas. Their fleece is long, straight, and hangs in silky strands, a bit like dreadlocks. It's very silky and even more highly valued than Huacaya wool. Have a more elegant appearance. Alpacas have slender, neat bodies. They're small but strong. Their shoulder height is around 90 centimeters. The body length, including the neck, ranges from about 1.2 to 2 meters. Weight usually ranges from 50 to 85 kilograms. Their long, flexible necks help them easily reach grass and allow them to stay alert to everything happening around them. Alpacas are very attentive creatures. They have small, round heads with large, expressive eyes that help them see well during the day and even at dusk. Their ears are straight, slightly rounded, and always moving alpacas have excellent hearing. Their noses and lips are very flexible, enabling them to pick out the tastiest blades of grass. Their mouths are small, and they have no upper front teeth. Instead of tearing grass, they gently clip it. Their legs are long and slender but strong. Each foot has 2 toes with soft pads that don't damage the ground, which is why alpacas are considered eco-friendly animals. They can walk in mountainous areas without harming the environment. Alpacas are very clean animals. They usually choose one specific place to use as a toilet, which helps keep the rest of the pasture clean. They generally move slowly and calmly, but if frightened or needing to escape, they can run surprisingly fast, up to 55 kilometers per hour over short distances. This speed helps them avoid predators in the mountains. Their wool covers their entire bodies and comes in over 20 shades, from white to black. It's this wool that protects the alpaca's body from extreme temperature fluctuations. In the high mountains, temperatures can vary by as much as 50 degrees Celsius. Alpaca fleece is 7 times warmer than sheep's wool and is practically water repellent. The alpaca's tail is short and almost hidden under its fleece. Alpacas are very friendly animals that dislike being alone. They always live in groups, herds, where they feel safe and comfortable. If an alpaca is left alone, it can become sad or even ill. A herd, there's usually a dominant male who maintains order. Females often stick together, especially those with young. All alpacas generally get along well and rarely fight. They value peace and quiet. Their charm is enhanced by their talent for posing for photos, and it even seems like they're smiling for the camera. Alpacas have very expressive facial expressions. These adorable animals have a unique language of gestures and body signals. They communicate using postures, ear movements, and tail positions. When they sense danger, they stomp a hoof on the ground to alert the rest of the herd. If something displeases them, they may spit or simply walk away. But overall, they are very peaceful animals. Alpacas can give birth at any time of the year, but most often in summer when it's warm and food is plentiful. When a male and female mate, they do so in a lying position, which is a bit unusual among animals. The baby grows in its mother's womb for nearly a year. Typically, only one cria, baby alpaca, is born. It arrives already covered in fleece, quickly stands up on its legs, and within a few hours begins to run around. The mother feeds the baby with milk, and over time, the young alpaca begins to nibble on grass. The female is very attentive to her young, and the herd stays nearby. Together, they protect and help each other. Alpacas eat grass, hay, and other plants. They especially love tender, juicy grasses. In mountains where they live, there are many types of grasses and small shrubs. This makes up their natural diet. On farms, alpacas are often fed hay, especially in winter or when fresh greenery is scarce. Sometimes small amounts of grains or special feeds are added to ensure alpacas get all the necessary vitamins, but their diet is mainly plant-based. Alpacas are very efficient eaters. They require little food. They chew slowly, like cows, because they have a special stomach with multiple compartments. They also drink little water because they're adapted to living in dry mountainous areas. Alpacas live quite a long time, about 15-20 years. Under good conditions and proper care, they can live up to 25 years. They thrive best when they have plenty of space, fresh air, clean food, the company of other alpacas, and human care. We discovered how fascinating alpacas are. They're gentle, fluffy, love company, and have incredibly soft fleece. Alpacas are not only adorable, but also very intelligent and tidy. They live in the mountains, care for their young, and never leave their friends alone. Would you like to pet an alpaca or even keep one as a pet? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Wild Nature channel so you don't miss the next adventures in the animal world.